seat. Shh. Please rise. Page 65 to 106. He be led on Mr. Jake Borak. Everybody should follow the Siddur. We don't pray, we pray to God, especially after Yom Kippur. So kindly, all of you, please rise and turn to page 65.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasoch vivina lehavchin ben yom uben laila.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani betzalmo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokev kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzarki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzad gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layav koach.
You may be seated.
Utnenu hayom uvechol yom lechenu chesed urachamim beinecha uveinechol ro'enu v'tikbelenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Page 66.
Ashreinu she'anachnu mashkimim uma'arivim erev avoker ve'omrim pa'amayim bechol yom Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et shimcha al makdishei shemecha ve'kadesh et shimcha be'olamecha uvishuatcha tarim ve'tagbia karnenu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh et shimcha barabim. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu she'ibane beit hamikdash bimhera ve'yameinu ve'ten chelkeinu betoratecha ve'sham navdecha be'ira kimei olam uchshanim kadmoniot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, kindly please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש ברבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מן דיעסקין באורייתא די ויתרא הדין ודי בכל אתר ואתר ילהון ולכון שלמה רבה חינה וחסדה ורחמין וחין אריכין ומזון הרוויחה ופורקנה מן קדם אבון דבישמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו וברחמיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. page 72.
היום יום שבת קודש. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולוב לטבו.
page 80. לדוד אדוני אוהב אישי.
וקווה אל אדוני.
page 81.
מזמור שיר חנוכת הבית לדוד. למען יזמרך כבוד ולא ידעום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם עודך.
Mourner's Kaddish on page 82. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83 for פסוקי דזמרה.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם, ברוך הוא. ברוך עושה בראשית, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך גוזר ומקיים, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעב, ברוך חי לעד וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו. מלך משובח ומפואר, עדי עד שמו הגדול, ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מהולל בתשבחות.
You may be seated, page 84. We go page by page.
כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. אדוני ההושיע, המלך יעננו ויום קורנו. ואני בחסדך בטחתי, יגל ליבי בישועתך, אשיר על אדוני, כי גמל עלי.
Page 87.
יהיו לרצון אמרי פי, ויגון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי. פודה אדוני נפש עבדיו, ולא יאשמו כל החוסים בו. Noam Adonai Eloheinu aleinu, u'maaseh yadenu konena aleinu, u'maaseh yadenu koneneu. Orech yamim azbieu, ve'areu bishuati. Orech yamim azbieu, ve'areu bishuati. Beit Yisrael baruchu et Adonai, Beit Aharon baruchu et Adonai, Beit HaLevi baruchu et Adonai, Yireh Adonai baruchu et Adonai, Baruch Adonai mitzion, Shochen Yerushalayim, Hallelujah.
Please rise, page 92 for the great Hallel.
Noten lechem lecho basar ki leolam chazdo, Hodu le'el hashamayim ki leolam chazdo.
You may be seated, page 93, we go page by page.
Yehi chastecha Adonai aleinu ka'asher yichanu lach. Lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri velov latabo. Eidotecha ne'emnu me'od, levetcha na'ava kodesh, Adonai le'orech yamim. Adonai Hoshea, HaMelech Ya'anenu ve'yom korenu.
Ashrei on page 96.
Tehillat Adonai yedaber pi, v'yivarech kol basar shem kodsho le'olam va'ed, va'anachnu nevarechya, me'ata ve'ad olam, hallelujah. Imloch Adonai le'olam, Elohayech Tzion, le'dor v'ador, hallelujah.
Yerushalayim Adonai Nitches.
Lo asachem lechol goy, u'mishpatim bal yeda'um, hallelujah. Vayarem keren lamo, tehillah lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am krovo, hallelujah. La'asot bahem mishpat katuv, hadarhu lechol chasidav, hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah, hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah, hallelujah.
Please rise together, page 100, the final paragraph.
Uvaruch Shem kvodo leolam, v'yimalek kvodo et kol haaretz, amen ve'amen. Umatzata et levavo ne'eman lefainecha. Kemo even b'mayim azim. Vayaminu b'Adonai u'Moshe avdo.
Adonai.
V'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha.
You may be seated, page 104.
Barchi nafshi et Adonai v'chol keravai et shem kodsho ha'el b'tatzumot uzecha hagadol b'chvod shemecha hagibor lanetzach v'anara b'norotecha hamelech hayoshev al kiseh ram v'nisa shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo. Befi Yesharim titalal, uvdivrei tzadikim titbarach, uvilshon chasidim titromam, uvekerev kedoshim titkadash, uvemakalot rivevot amcha beit Yisrael. Lehodot lehalel, leshabeach lefaer, leromem leader levarech, lealeu kales, al kol divrei shirot vetishbechot, David ben Ishai, avdecha meshichecha, yishtabach shimcha la'ad malkeinu.
Please rise, page 106.
Barachot vehudot me'ata ve'ad olam Baruch atah Adonai El melech gadol batishbachot El ha'odaot Adon haniflaot Habocher b'shirei zimra Melech el chei ha'olamim Yitgadal ve'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach irutei Ve'amlich malchutei B'chaychon uvyomechon Uv'chay dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'gala v'zman kari Ve'imru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach Le'olam me'omaya Yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaser v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei dekudesha berichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamiran be'alma v'imeru Amen.
Thank you, Jack.
You may be seated. Yashiko, Jack, for leading us. How many years, Jack, have you been leading us? Like
2.
2? Is it 2?
This is bar mitzvah.
How old are you? Yeah, 2 years. 2 years. It's nice. It's good. It's good to see you on Yom Tov too. Oren, Afshin, you guys want to come up? We want to, Kamala, you can come, obviously come up too. Celebrating Oren's bar mitzvah later this morning. We can't begin services without giving the bar mitzvah boy his talit. So the Eladi family is going to share a few words of blessing with Oren and present him with his talit.
Oh, I have to give my speech now? Yeah. Oh. You know what I mean? It's okay. Hamid Vishnavishkin. Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Oren, Oren, Oren. Here we are. It was just like yesterday. We brought you home from the hospital. And now we're standing on this bima celebrating your bar mitzvah. 13 years ago, you made your mom and I parents. You changed our lives forever. You're an exceptional child who gives unconditional love to your mom, sister, me, your family, and friends. You're kind and thoughtful, very bright, with the biggest heart I've ever seen. We are very proud of you and all of your achievements. We know you will continue to grow and make a huge contribution to your community. Set your goals high, as there are no limits to your achievements. Carmela. I finally wrote this. I'd like to thank you for all that you do for our family, day in and day out. Last night, I looked up the meaning of superwoman in the dictionary, and it said Carmela. Thank you for organizing everything to help Oren with his Torah study. Without you, none of these would have been possible. I'm deeply in love with you. My love for you has grown in the past 16 years and will continue to grow forever. Thank God you said yes to my awkward proposal. Thank you for giving us two of the best children ever. There's not that many people here, but thank you for all who came. I wasn't expecting this speech to be so early in the morning. Thank you for all who are here today to share this beautiful day with us, especially Carmela's mom, my mom, Yafa, and Mali. Yafa Khanum, thank you for all that you do for our family, every day, every week, every month, every year, since Oren was born, and also my mom. You've helped us raising our children, have taken care of them like they are your own. We appreciate everything you do and have done, continue to do, and continue to do for us. Mom, thank you for all that you do for us every week. Our little child has grown up and become a bar mitzvah. I'd like to thank all the people at Valley Bet Shalom for helping us creating a spiritual foundation for our kids. Special thank you to Cantor Jay, who's helped Oren with his Torah study, Rabbi Farkas, Rabbi Feinstein, Rabbi Hoffman, and Yossi. Oren Jun Mazal Tov, and congratulations on becoming a bar mitzvah. We love you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu lahitatef b'tzitzit.
Mazel tov to Afshin, Kamala, Oren, and the whole Giladi family for Oren's bar mitzvah this morning. Oren, I hope you grow into that beautiful talid. That's close, that's close. All right, we rise together on page 107, Call to Worship, Baruch Hu.
Baruch את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל. הכל יודוך והכל ישבחוך. אין קר כחדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס מלדך גואלנו למות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד, על המרכבה זכות ומישור לפני חיסור, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו, צרם בדעת בבינה ובהשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מושלים בקרב תבל. מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגה, נאה זיוון בכל העולם, שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם, עושים בהם הרצון קומם. בערב וכבוד נותנים לשמו, צהולה ורינה לזכר מלכותו. קרא לשמש ויזרח אור רעה, והתקין צורת הלבנה. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארת או גדולה, שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארת או גדולה, שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש, לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי. ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע, תיפרצו למגן ברס. כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים באימה וביראה רצון קונם. וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובטהרה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלגן לראשו. וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ונימה קדושה, כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. והאופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנשאים ליומת שרפים, ליומתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו יברנית ניתן. Oh על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו, ברוך אתה אדוני, יוצר המאורות. אהבה רבה אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה מתורה, חמלת עלינו. אבינו מלכנו, בעבור אבותינו, שבטחו בך, אבינו מלכנו. ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו ותלמדנו, אבינו הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו. ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה. והערננו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בתנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו, כי אל פועל ישועות אתה, וברכת מכל עם לשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך יחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
Amen. We turn to page 112 as Oren leads us in the words of Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני Adonai Elohechem, Asher Hotzeti Etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim, Liot Lachem Le'Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet.
We are on page 114.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון, ומלכותו באמונתו לעד קיימת. עודנו ומצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת אבותינו אתה הוא, אדוני עמך ומלך גיבור. תהילות לעליון, ברוך הוא ומבורך, משה בני ישראל לכנו שירה, ושמחה רבה ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, שירה חדשה, שימחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם עונו והמליכו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם
Rise
ועד.
together.
צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ובטחנו בך, יהודה וישראל, גואלנו, אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Shacharit Amidah is found on page 115b. Oren will lead us on the first page, and then Canterbury will continue with the Kedusha, and then we'll continue silently. Page 115b.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, ve'Koneh Hakol, ve'Zocher Chasdei Avod, Umevi Goel, Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'Yahava, Melech Ozer, Umoshia, Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufokei Sarah, Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Metim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Metim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Baal Givurot, Umidol Melach, Melech Meimit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahachayot meitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaMeitim.
Page 116.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנשאים ליום הצרפים, ליום התם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים, ועינינו תראנה מלכותך. כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Continue on page 117 and silently, a few moments of private prayer and meditation, conclusion of which you may be seated.
שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברכנו אבינו כולנו כאחד באור פניך, כי ve'or panecha natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha, Torat chayim, ve'avat chesed tzedakah uv'racha, ve'rachamim, ve'chayim, ve'shalom, sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed ve'rachamim ve'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha, v'tov, v'tov, ve'inecha, levarech et amcha Yisrael, b'chol eit, uv'chol shah, b'shlomecha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sing with me, sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Baruch atah Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
Page 138.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, ועלמד יברך ירוצה וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו, יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתשומה וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם ימה ואמרו תקבל צלות הון וברכות לכל ישראל קודם אבנו ושמיא ואמרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, או יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו Amen.
Shabbat Shalom and good morning to everyone. Welcome to Valley Best Shalom. It's nice to have everyone here. Cantor, it's nice you didn't do Le'ela. That
I caught myself there.
You caught yourself, but that's good. That means that Yom Kippur is now in the rearview mirror. So
How about that?
yeah, how are you feeling about it?
A little tired, but
A little tired? Yeah. Well,
I'm
it's a good thing that we don't have any more holidays coming up then.
Oh no, not until Monday.
Yeah, not until
We
Monday
got a whole
at least,
day.
right? Yeah, Monday, and then we have Hallel every day from Monday through next Monday.
Exactly.
Good times. Anyway, welcome to everyone. So glad to have you here. Mazel tov to the Giladi family on Oren's Bar Mitzvah. Before we take out the Sefer Torah and begin that part of our service, we always like to have this opportunity for people to welcome each other. So let's all stand up. Wish Bruchim Habaim to those who are around here. Blessed are those who come. Say hello. Wish them Shabbat Shalom. A blessed new year. Introduce yourselves. Ron. Would you kindly remind the family in the front row that Sidurim don't belong on the floor? Thank you. If you've been honored this morning, friends, with opening the Ark or taking out the Sefer Torah or carrying the Sefer Torah, please come up at this time. That includes Mali Shaham, Yafa Zoghi, Leah Giladi, Judith and Yael Manzor, Inkia Zoghi, as well as Afshin and Giladi and Karush Zoghi. Please come forward at this time. We're about to begin our Torah service, which is on page 139 in your blue Sidorim. I ask the congregation, as the Ark is open, to please rise as we continue on page 139.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai ve'en kema'asecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'dor Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai melech Leolam eved Adonai oz le'amo yitein Adonai varech et amo v'shalom Al-Harakamim Eitiva virtzoncha et Zion Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Ki lecha levad batachnu Melech el ram v'nisa Adon olamim Vayehi bin so Aharon Vayomer Moshe Koma Adonai Veyafotzu oyevecha Veyanusu misanecha mipanecha Ki mitzion teitei Torah Ki mitzion teitei Torah O devar Adonai mirushalayim Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Baruch shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato B'rich shemei demarei ha'leman Be'anarachetz V'lishmei kadisha Kadisha yakira Anna emar tushbechan Be'anarachetz V'lishmei kadisha Kadisha yakira Anna emar tushbechan Yehei rava kadamach Tiftach libi beoraita Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh. והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כי כל בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה ועמית נעשה לכל לראש רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו לאדון רגליו קדוש הוא קדוש הוא רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני כי קדוש אדוני כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו למנצח שיר מזמור הריר לאדוני כל הארץ למנצח שיר מזמור הריר לאדוני כל הארץ go minor now על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
You may be seated. This Torah portion is called Ha'azinu. It's on page 1185. It's on page 1185. It is the 32nd chapter of the book of Deuteronomy. It's actually the last Torah portion that we assign a Shabbat to for the entire year. This is the last Shabbat of this cycle of reading of the Torah because next week we go through Sukkot, and at the end of that week, at the end of that Shabbat, is Simchat Torah, where we read Vizot HaBracha, but that's not on Shabbat. That's on the holiday of Sukkot. So this is really the last regular Torah reading on Shabbat morning. Now, a couple quick things to mention before we get into the Torah reading. Number one, if you take a look on page 1185, you'll see that there's only about 2 or 3 words per line. And that's because that's how it appears in the Torah. It is a poem. It is not straight paragraphs or columns. This is actually a poem. So here's a little trivia question. Can anyone name all of the poems that are in the 5 books of Moses? If I had candy, I'd be throwing candy out. You know, it's like bar trivia meets Shabbat morning. Does anybody know at least one other poem that's that you find in the Torah? Okay, Song of the Sea, Shirat Hayam, right? That's in the book of Exodus, right? That's the song attributed to Moses and we say that every morning, right? There's another small, very small poem that's not attributed to Moses right next to that one. Do you know what that one's called, Ron? Yep, that's the Song of Miriam, right? That's right after. Good. Anyone else know any other poems that are said in the Torah? Okay, so during Balak, which one's that? See, Ron knows all. He's our Gabbai Rishon, so he should know this. No, that's okay. Go ahead. Okay, good. So Balak's poem, looking out over the Israelites, where he says, how great are your tents, right? Ma tovu oholecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. That's a very good one, right? In fact, it's the only poem in the Torah that's not said by an Israelite, but actually someone who is not Jewish at all, but one of the other nations. That's good. Anyone can think of one more? There's actually one or two more depending on how you count them in rabbinic literature. Does anyone else know? These ones get a little tough now. When Miriam is struck with sickness, and Elna Rafana Allah, which makes it the shortest poem in the Torah, but it's there. That's good. Okay, and then there's one more. It's very, very difficult to know because it's set off by a pair of nuns in the middle of the book. Yep. I'll give you a hint. We just said it in the liturgy about 90 seconds ago. Exactly, right? This is the Vayehi ben Soa Ha'aron, which is when the ark would go out, they would sing this song as the ark would process forward, and that is also considered a poem. So those are all the poems in the Torah. So here's another. All right. So one last thing I want to talk about before we get into Torah reading is I want to ask this question, and I think it's really, really important philosophical, religious, spiritual question for a Shabbat morning. Why does the Torah end on a poem? Okay, I can understand that we would have a poem after the splitting of the sea, or poetry when someone gets sick, or poetry when you see the Israelites cast out in front of you and you're moved to give words of poetry. Why is Moses' last speech not given in the form of an essay, but in the form of a poem? All right, go. You want to go for it? Okay, so certainly it's more memorable. In fact, the beginning of the poem asks each and every one of us to memorize this poem. That we should take this poem and we should memorize it. Just like each and every one of us, I imagine, or many of us growing up in American public schools had to complete the sentence 4 and 7 years ago, R4, that's Lincoln's, that's the Gettysburg Address. Or how about, what are some other ones that we had to memorize? Well, what about I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, right? Like those are things that we've had to memorize. Moses wanted us to memorize this poem. Okay, so that's another one. And then lastly, as a question for us to ponder that I'll come back to before Musaf is, what does religion and poetry have to do with each other, and why, in fact, does the Torah end on a poem as a way for us to take this religious book or the set of religious books and bring that into our lives? So I want you to be thinking about that as we call the first Aliyah on page 1185. Ready, Yossi?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל עבור לתורה יעמדו. הורי הבר מצווה יצחק בן יעקב ומלכה, ואשתו כרמלה בת מרדכי ויפה, ראשונים. ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו, ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום. Sephardic, two corner. Okay, together.
Baruchu et Adonai Havorach. Baruch Adonai Havorach L'olam Vahed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Hazinu hashamayim ve'adabera ve'tishma haaretz imrefi ya'arof kamatar likhi tizal katal imrati kisirim ale desha ve'chirvivim ale esev ki Shem Adonai ekra havu golda le'Eloheinu.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'Haye Olam Nota B'Tocheinu. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
יעמדו מרדכי בן הגג'ן בגון ואשתו יפה בת גאולה ומרים לעלייה השנייה.
אדוני מאחר.
ברוך אדוני.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם. אשר בוער בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Hatzur tamim po'olo ki chol derachav mishpat el emuna ve'en avel tzadik ve'yashar hu shichet lo banav mumam dori kesh uftaltol hal Adonai tigmeluzot am naval velo hacham halohu avicha kanecha hu asecha vayechonenecha.
אמת תורתנו תורת הקדושה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם. אשר נתן לנו את תורתו.
תורת אמת.
ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Move to my side. Move to my side. יעמדו דן בן שמעון ושרה מלכה בת רחל לעלייה שלישית.
ברוך את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם
ברוך
ועד.
אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Zechor yamot olam binu shenot dor vador she'al avicha v'yagedcha zekenecha v'yomru lach behanchel elyon goim behafrido b'nei adam yatsev gevulot yamim lemispar b'nei Israel ki chelek Adonai amo Yaakov chever nachalato.
אמת תורתנו הקדושה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
אמן.
יעמדו אברהם בן נתנאל ומלכה, רבקה בת מרדכי ויפה, ניסן בן מרדכי ויפה, דבורה בת יעקב ושרה, לעלייה רביעית. The men take the time and kiss the Torah. ברך אדוני.
ברוך
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר ברכה בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yinsaehu be'eretz midbar, uftohu yelel yeshimon, yisovevenu yavon nenehu, yitzrenehu keishon eino, kenesher yair kino, el gezalav yerachef, yifros kenafav yikachehu, Yisa'ehu alevrato Adonai bedad yanchenu ve'en imo el nechar.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורתו אמת וחיי עולם נתן לכן ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Move to my side, you stay here. יעמדו יוסף בן יעקב ומלכה, שרה בת מאיר ומרים, ירון בן דן ומינו ושיינה בת הרשל ומרים לעלייה חמישית. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yarkivehu al bomotei aretz veyochal tenuvot sadai. Vayinkehu devash misela veshemen mechal mishtzur chemat bakar vechelev tzon im chelev kerim ve'elim b'nei vashan ve'yatudim im chelev kilyot heita shama ve'dam einav tishtei chamer vayeshman yeshurun vayivat Shemanta avita kasita vayitesh Eloha asahu vayinavel sur Yeshuato.
What about the other guy there? Disappear together. Button.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Aliyah number 6 will be on page 1188, verse 16. תעמוד שושנה בת אברהם ושרה לעלייה שישית.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך
לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yakniuhu bezarim betoevot yakisuhu yizbechu leshedim lo Eloha Elohim lo yedaum hadashim mikarov ba'u lo se'arum avotechem sur yeledcha teshi ותשכח אל מחוללך.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו דוד בן בן ציון ויונתי ואת אחותו, שרה סרקל בת בן ציון ויונתי לעלייה שביעית. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Vayar Adonai vayin'atz mika'as banav uvnotav vayomer az tira fenei mehem er'ei ma'achritem ki dor tahapuchot hema banim lo amun bam hem kinuni velo al ki asuni bechavlehem ve'ani akni'em velo am begon aval achisem.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו יהי שמרה במבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן תקורנו ואמרו יעמוד הבחור הבר מצווה אורן יעקב בן יצחק וכרמלה מפטיר חזק חזק.
The maftir is found on page 1194, verse 48.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe be'etzem hayom hazeh le'mor alei el har ha'avarim hazeh har nevo asher be'eretz Moav asher al penei Yerecho ur'ei et eretz Canaan asher ani noten livnei Yisrael la'achuzah umut bahar asher ata ole shama veheyasef alamecha kasher meit aharon achicha behor hahar vayasef el amav al asher me'altem bi betoch b'nei Yisrael במריבת קדש מדבר צין, על אשר לא קידשתם אותי בתוך בני ישראל, כי מנגד תראה את הארץ, ושמה לא תבוא אל הארץ אשר אני נותן לבני ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Get your speech in that way. יעמדו המגביה והגוללת.
We rise together as we lift and bind the Sefer Torah.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדון ביד משה.
You may be seated. Oren's Haftorah is on page 1197, verses 1 through 20. Preceding that, Oren will give a few remarks of what he's learned about this week's Torah portion.
Shabbat Shalom. My Torah portion is Ha'azinu. This Torah portion is the last one in the Torah. Rather than ending the Torah with a simple speech or explanation, Moses ends the Torah in a unique way. He ends it with a poem. In this Torah portion, Moses talks about the greatness of God and how well God has treated the Israelites. Then Moses explains that the Israelites need to respect God. Moses describes how important it is to recognize what God has done and to appreciate him. In his farewell poem, Moses is very worried that the Israelites will forget God and go back to worshiping idols. It's this idea that I want to focus on with you today. What is idol worship? It isn't sound like something that I need to think or even care about. Idol worship is the worship of any physical item or image. For example, long ago, people worshipped statues and animals. Just think of the ancient Egyptians, who thought their gods had the body of human beings and the heads of an eagle, or crocodile, or even a hippo. Those people were very confused and focused too much on the physical object. This was something Moses was worried about because it shows disrespect and ungratefulness to God. Worshipping an idol means that you are giving credit for life to the idol and not to the Creator himself. But the Israelites completely disregarded everything Moses explained to them. The Israelites began to worship idols and were very ungrateful to God and disrespectful to Moses. In my eyes, I believe that idol worship is wrong, because it is a sign to God that you don't recognize what he has done for you and that you don't appreciate or respect him. In addition, people today are a part of idol worship without even knowing it. It's not like how it was in the past when people worship statues or animals. Today, people worship things like money and powerful or well-known people. Take money, for example. People do things for money that they wouldn't do for anything else. Some things that people do for money can make them a bad person. For example, when the desire for money overtakes your sense of morality, you might decide to steal money or even harm others for money. In any case, that shows how much power money has over people. When something has this much power that it can direct your choices, even override your sense of morality, it becomes like an idol. The physical action of worshiping idols is easy. Even if your idol is money, it's easy because worshiping money allows you to have no responsibility for your own choices and actions. You can always say, it's not my fault. It's because I want money, that I stole or hurt other people. It's not my fault. On the other hand, it is a challenge to have an appreciation for God and what God does for you. It's hard to work for the blessings in your life because God gives us both freedom and responsibility. God gave us free will to be the people we are meant to be, but also the responsibility to make the right choices. In some way, becoming a bar mitzvah makes my life more meaningful, but because I have the power and encouragement to do good things in the world. I have more freedom and more choices, but at the same time, becoming a bar mitzvah makes my life harder. I have more responsibilities and choices, and my actions have more impact on others and the world around me. People will begin to see me as an adult now. I feel proud to become a bar mitzvah and excited to see the impact I can have on the world. I am very grateful for my Jewish upbringing that will help me make the right decisions. Idol worship is not just bowing down to animals that are statues, but is a confusion of what is really important in life and who people should respect. Idol worship is disrespectful to both God and yourself, because in your brain it takes away the idea of how important God is and makes us less responsible for our own choices. Become a bar mitzvah teaches me that I should be more grateful for my privileges. I have also learned throughout my bar mitzvah process that I need to slow down before I make some decisions and think how will this affect my life and the people around me. If I do make the wrong decisions, I need to take responsibility and accept the consequences. Believing in God in some ways is harder than believing in idols, but ultimately, it makes our lives more meaningful and more free. My Torah portion is Ha'azinu. It's the last one in the Torah. In some ways, Moses is trying to give the Israelites one final message, which is to appreciate God and what God has done for each and every one of us. That's the last teaching of the Torah, and one I will take to heart as I become a bar mitzvah. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me and helping me mentally prepare for today. I would like to thank my grandparents for always being there, especially when my parents couldn't. Yafa and Malijun, thank you so much for everything you do for me and my family. Thank you to my sister Leah for always doing fun things with me and for making my life enjoyable. Unfortunately, Ken or Jay couldn't be here this morning, but I would like to thank him for preparing me for today. Thank you, Yossi, for guiding me through my bar mitzvah this morning. Thank you to Rabbi Farkas for helping me write this amazing speech and helping me understand my parasha. Last but not least, thank you Rabbi Feinstein, Rabbi Hoffman, Cantor Baron, Cantor Toby, and the entire VBS community for making this day more special. Shabbat Shalom.
Take a deep breath. Listen before.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar binviim tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo unvinviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayidaber David l'Adonai et divrei hashira hazot biyom hitzil Adonai oto mikaf kol oivav umikaf Shaul vayomar Adonai sali tudati falti li Elohei tsuri echesebo magini vekeren yishi miskabi nusi moshii mechamas toshieni mehulal ekra Adonai umeoivai ivashea ki afafuni mishperei mavet nachale velia al yivaatuni Hevle she'o sabuni kedemuni mokshe mavet batzar li ekra Adonai ve'el Elohai ekra vayishma mehaychalo koli ve'shavati be'oznav vayitga'ash vatir'ash ha'aretz mosedot hashamayim yirgazu Vayitgashu ki charalo Allah Ashan ve'apo ve'eshmi piv tochel gachalim ve'aru mimenu vayet shamayim vayerad va'arafel tachat raglav vayerkav al keruv ve'yaov vayera al kanfei ruach Vayashet choshech sevivotav sukot hasharat mayim avei shechakim minoga nigdo be'arugacha le'esh Yarem min shamayim Adonai ve'elyon yitain kolo vayishlach chitzim vayifitzim barak vayahom ve'yera'u afikeyam yigalu mosedot tevel bagarat Adonai minishmat ruach apo yishlach mimarom yikacheni yamseni mimayim rabim yatzileni meoivi az misol ne'ai kiametsu mimeni yekedemuni beyom adi vayahi Adonai mishan li vayotze lemirchav oti yechaletzeni ki chafetz bi Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim Tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'medaber umkayem, shekol devarav emet v'tzedek. Ne'eman artahu Adonai Eloheinu, v'ne'emanim devarecha, v'davar echad mivarecha, achor lo yashuv reikam, ki el melech Ne'eman v'rachaman ata, Baruch ata Adonai, ha'el ha'ne'eman bechol devarav. Rachem al Zion, ki hi beit chayenu, v'la'aluvat nefesh toshia, bimheira v'yanenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Mesameach Zion bevanecha. Samchenu Adonai Eloheinu be'Eliyahu hanavi avdecha uv'malchut Beit David meshichecha bimheira yavo vayagel libenu al kiso lo yeshev zar velo yinchalu ot acherim et kevodo כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, ואנחנו מודים לך, ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, Yehelanu. Simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, Yehelanu, 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 O lechol Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam.
You were running away. Okay, sit down, sit down, sit down. Shomer Petaim.
זה הכי חשוב. באיזה שעה? שאלו שלוש פעמים זוכים. באיזה שעה?
Come over here, Oren.
עד איזה שעה אתה רוצה? שאלתי אותה. רוצה עכשיו זרוק עכשיו?
It's okay. There is a sea of candy up here still. Or a minefield, depending on your perspective. How's the tallis fitting you? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to figure out how to wear it. It takes a lifetime to figure out how to wear a tallis. Is this lower than it always? How are you feeling? Because when you said Mikadesh HaShabbat, you said it like twice the volume of everything that came before it. You're like, spike the football. You're finally done. You did great. Oren, when we started getting to know each other, you came in and we started talking about, with your parents, about the Torah portion and about what this last Torah portion really means. And, the thing you wanted to focus on was idol worship, which is really amazing because there aren't very many bar mitzvah boys that want to focus on idol worship as the thing that they want to talk about. Usually it's like basketball or soccer or something, right? And so we started talking about it, and your thoughts on that idol worship at its core is really just a confusion in the mind about what's really important, right? Like that's a really amazing, insightful thought. That someone who worshipped idols in ancient times was someone who was willing to just pray to a rock or a tree, or a character like a hippopotamus, as he said, right? And that might be what idol worship was back then, but at its root, what it is today is this idea that the things of this world are the only things that command us or direct us. And what really matters is not the thing that's seen, but the thing that's unseen. Right? In idol, you can see it. You can touch it. Right? You can put money in front of it. You can bring it food, and you think that it's God somehow. And that in modern times, it's the thing that directs us that we think is what's most important. So you use the example of money. Right? In our conversation, I said, if I gave you $1, would you punch your best friend? Yeah. And you said yes, right? And I said, if I gave you $10,000, would you punch him again? And you would say, yes, right? I know. But the idea is that, if you just keep adding dollar amounts, can you do worse and worse things? And at one point I said, if I gave you $1 million, would you murder him? And you said no. Right? Because there's at some point, we have to have a recognition that there is something greater of value than your bank account, right? How much money you have. It's really awesome to play Xbox, but at the same time, and get new games and stuff like that, it's really awesome. But at the same time, there is these other values that begin to creep up and to emerge. And that Moses' last message to the people is, don't forget that when you're out there in the world and you think that, for example, your example of money is what's really important, and power or social status. Right? Yeah, the things that direct your choices, exactly what you said, right? The things that direct your choices, what should direct your choices ultimately is the thing that's unseen, which are the values that we have and the values that we label as godly, right? Sacred values, right? Love. This idea of justice, of making the world a better place. Dignity. That every human being is unique and special and should be cherished for who they are, right? This idea of timelessness. That the world is not just about what's immediately in front of you, but it's about our past, our history, and what we give to our children and our grandchildren and their children that we'll never meet. Right? It's a very powerful insight. And it takes a mature mind to even make that step. To step away from the world as it is into the world as it should be. That's a big step, and it takes a big step. So I commend you for that. In your life, in the next several years, as you grow older and you eventually, hopefully, go off to school somewhere and make a life for yourself, those kinds of questions will come up more and more and more. Because there'll be a time when you won't have as much time to play Xbox anymore. I know it's disappointing. It's disappointing. I know, although I think your dad's really happy about it. There'll be a time, though, in your life where you have to experience the world a little bit differently. And Moses' biggest question becomes your biggest question. What are the values that you're going to pursue? How are they going to direct your choices? And as they emerge through the world, as opposed to the thing that's just presented in front of you? And that's the real question. And I think you're on the right path. But you should know this too, that you can't do it alone. The reason why you're able to come, why Moses gives us at the end of the Torah, and why you're able to come to the Torah today to talk about this, recite this with us, is because it took 31 chapters of Deuteronomy before Moses could bring this to the attention of the people. Right? It took an additional 49 chapters of the book of Bamidbar, and before that, 45 chapters of the book of Leviticus, and before that, 50 chapters of the book of Exodus, and 50 chapters of the book of Genesis. All before Moses could get to this last point to say, these are my parting words to you. Well, it took 13 years of you growing up in a wonderful family, embodied with a serious spiritual culture in your family, and you're part of a larger spiritual community that brings you to this place where you're able to listen to that, think about that, internalize that, and hopefully bring that to your family when you're ready. And that's because you're part of our community. Which means that when you're old enough to make these decisions and to make a decision about how you're going to raise your own family, you have to know that the community you came from is the community that expects you to come back to it. Because it will be your term not to just accept what people have given you, but to become a provider. You're no longer just a consumer. You will become the author of your own children's choices, your own children's expectations. And so the last responsibility that each one of us has as we come to the Torah is to realize that we have a responsibility to come back. Okay? So let's take a look at your parents here. Okay? You guys can stand up. You have your sister stand up too. This is your very close circle. People who love you and care for you. Take all the time out of their day so that they can make sure that you are raised appropriately. And even bug you sometimes. I'm talking mostly about your sister, but I'd like your extended family to stand up. Your grandparents, your people that are here from near and far, go stand up. This is the extended network that has loved you and poured their life into you. If you are here because you are one of Oren's good friends or good friends of Kamala and Afshin, please rise. This is your friends network. This is something that extends beyond just the bounds of love and blood, but to that of community. If you are here because you are one of Oren's classmates or parents of one of Oren's classmates, you can stand up too. And if you are here because you're excited to have kiddush lunch in a few minutes, you can stand up too. If you're here because you just couldn't get enough shul on the high holidays, you had to come back for one more Shabbat, you can rise. And if you're here because you just love Valley Beshalom, you can get, this is your community, Oren. This is all the people who care about you. If you're not standing and you want to stand up, and I haven't called the category that I can think of, please rise. These are all the people. This is the covenant. This is what it means to be in the covenant. We are all at Sinai with you, and we're all here with you today. Okay? So let's give you the blessings of the ancients. May God give you the power and the strength of the great ones of our people. Yivarechacha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yisemecha. Shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's light always shine down upon you and show you the way to a life of wholeness and peace. And together we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Mazel tov. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, and simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, and simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, and simen tov, yehelanu. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, and Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, and Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, and Siman Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Bechol Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ubechol Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam, David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam, Mazel Tov. You may be seated. It's okay. Amen. Page 151, Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Od Yehalelu Chasela. Ashrei Ham Shekach Lo, Ashrei Ham Shadonai Elohav, Tehillah LeDavid, Aromimcha Elohai HaMelech, Vavarcha Shimcha Leolam Vaed, Bechol Yom Avarchecha, V'yahalela Shimcha Leolam Vaed, Gadol Adonai Umchulam Meod, Ve'ligdulato Ein Cheker, Dor LeDor Yeshabach Ma'asecha, Ugvurotecha Yagidu, Hadar Kevod Hodecha, Ve'divrei Niflotecha Asicha, Ve'ezuz Norotecha Yomeru, Ugdulatcha Saprena, Zecherav Tuvecha Yabiu, Ve'tzitkatcha Yiranenu, Chanun V'rachum Adonai, Erech Apayim Ugdol Hased, Tov Adonai Lekol, V'rachamav El Kol Ma'asav, Yodu Adonai Kol Ma'asecha, V'hasidecha Yevarchucha, Kevol Malchutecha Yomeru, Ugvurotecha Yerdaberu, Lehodia Livnei Hadam Gevirotav, Ukvod Hadar Malchuto, Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umemshaltecha B'chol Dor Vador, Somech Adonai L'chol Hanoflim, V'zokef L'chol HaKefufim, Einei Kol Elecha Yesaberu, Ve'ata noten lachem et ochlam be'ito, Poteach et yadecha, Umaspia l'chol chai ratzon, Sadik Adonai b'chol derachav, V'chasid b'chol ma'asav, Karov Adonai l'chol korav, L'chol asher yikra'uhu be'emet, Ritzon yerav aseh, Ve'et shavatam yishma ve'yoshiem, Shomer Adonai et kol ohavav, Ve'et kol achshaim yashmid, Tehillat Adonai yedaber pi, Ve'barech kol bashar shem kodosho leolam va'ed, Ve'anachnu nevarech ya, me'ata ve'ad olam, Hallelujah.
Continue for just a moment. We pray for those in our community who are ill or sick or experiencing severe illness. If there is someone in your circle of friends or family you would like to lift up their names, I'd ask you to please rise at this time while I recite the Mishaberach. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. Hu Yivarech v'yirpeh kol hacholim b'kila kedusha, Bit Rivka Reisel, Bat Shifra, Bit Richard Zeitlin, Chaim ben Leib, Talia Fay, Talia Bat Esther, Yaakov Shaul ben Yafa, Bert Orloff, Banish ben Devora, Avi Doran, Joyce Kishinev, Charlotte Lane, Arlene Friedman, Rela Bat Sivia, Avitzor ben Ruth, Michelle Henlis, Eti Bat Fortuna, Pinchas ben Edel, Alta Bat Esther, Yaakov ben Farhang, Marilyn Bronstein, Jennifer Wolf, Naomi Bat Shendel, Bob Cohen, Cynthia Jacobson, Tovachaya Bat Tzvia Bracha, Alan Resnick, Noach Israel ben Yehuda Zahava, Beryl Yosef ben Leah Rachel, Dr. Janet Resnick, Cynthia Jacobson, Jose Miguel, Malcolm Bernstein, Leo Howard, Stephanie Field Parichenko, Ruti Bat Chana, Shira Bat Chaviva, Elaine Burke, Jane Spitzer, Yafa Bat Goldhart, Leah Rachel Bat Rachel, Aviva Bat Devora, Sandra Cooper, Rachel Davis, Beverly Pleskis, Austin Cefalu, Adam Ben Michaela, Devora Bat Etta, Corinne Duboff, Kyla Rachel Bat Chana, Pinchas Ben Sarah, Ron Ben Yael. Please add your names. Shirley? Vic? Thank you. Bob? Thanks, Bob. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless these ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage, hope. Let them know that they have in our holy community men, women, and children who pray for the skill of the physician, pray for the recovery of body and spirit. Teach us to remember thy words out of the void and the vastness that you said, Vayihi Or, let there be light. And together we say, Amen. We're about to return the Sefer Torah to the Ark. If you've been honored with coming forward and opening the Ark or returning the Sefer Torah, please come forward at this time, including Gila and Maya Manzor, Ariel, Eden, Miriam, and Asher Zoki, Afshin, Giladi, and Babak Giladi. We rise together on page 153.
Yahallelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizkav Shemo levado, Hodo v'aleretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehilal lechol chasidam, Livnei Yisrael Am Kirovo. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Mizmor LeDavid. Havul Adonai v'nelim, Havul Adonai kavod v'avos, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai v'hadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim Elohim Adonai Halemayim Rabim Kol Adonai Ba'koach Kol Adonai Behadar Kol Adonai Shover Harazim Vaishaber Adonai Et Arzei Halvanon Vayarkidem Kemo Eger Levanon Vasirion Kemo Even Reimim Kol Adonai Chotzer Lavotesh Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kol Adonai Yekolel Hayalot Vayechasov Yeharot Uveheichalo Kolo Omer Kavod Adonai Lamabul Yashav Vayeshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitein Adonai Yevarech Et Amo V'Shalom Yisrael Ve'oraita Kodesh Berichu Hareho Yisrael Ve'oraita Kodesh Berichu Haru Torah Ora Torah Ora Hallelujah 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 Ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 Torah Ora Torah Ora Hallelujah 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 Ovenocho Yomar Eitz Chaim Hi Lamachazikim Ba V'tomcheha Meushar Deracheha Darecheno V'chol nativoteha Shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha V'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu
You may be seated for just a moment, The ark is closed. You guys can find a seat. Nearly 60 years ago, the Soviet Union launched a satellite into orbit called Sputnik. It orbited, it was basically a soccer ball with some spikes coming out of it, and it orbited the Earth and it was able to send a signal, a beating signal down to Earth, right? Now, I wasn't alive to remember this, but I heard from, I read in history books, it's pretty terrifying. It was terrifying on a lot of levels. Number one, that the human capacity to leave the atmosphere and to reach orbit had finally been achieved. And that in itself has its own sort of existential, scariness with it. And then on a deeper level, that it was the Soviet Union and not the United States that was able to pierce the bubble that is the planet Earth and to put this satellite into orbit. And in the beeping from Sputnik, as it came down and got picked up by radio antennas all over the world, two amazing simultaneous things happened. Number one, the horizons of what's possible for humanity expanded exponentially in one day, that we were able to go to space, quote-unquote space. And number two, the place of religion in the world suddenly changed radically. The Soviets, when they put Sputnik in orbit and it began to orbit the Earth, they said, we sent a satellite up to heaven, and guess what? We found that God was not there. Beyond the realm of our experience, we went all the way up past the great blue expanse of the sky, and we scraped heaven, and we found no divinity there, only emptiness. And the communist government of the Soviet Union, which was very anti-religious, used this as an example of how religion is a false notion, an opiate of the masses. Because we went all the way up to heaven and we can prove that God is not in heaven. This is how religion suddenly, purportedly changed. It's because the empiricists of the world look out at heaven and they say, there's nothing divine about it. It's just the absence of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, absence of gravity. There's nothing there. But what the Soviet Union never really understood, and what those who worship idols, according to our Torah portion, never really understand, is that God is not found in space, and God cannot be reached strictly by science. It is a notion of idol worship that when one puts all of their faith in physics and in what is directly in front of them, and only what is in front of them, and then understands the entire universe based only on empiricism, we call that idol worship. Now, it's not inherently bad to be a scientist. I love science. I love scientists. I work with doctors all the time. I run a doctor's group. But to understand that there is another realm to existence than that which a satellite can beam down to us is part of what it means to be spiritual in the world and to be fully human. We cannot prove God through a science experiment. God cannot be found written in an essay, in a dissertation, in the ivory towers of academia, or the laboratories, aerospace, chemistry, or biology. God is not directly in those. You can't prove God by splitting an atom. God isn't found in those spaces. God is found on the other side of the human consciousness. God is found in the relationships between people, in the experiences when the world vibrates on a different level and we can't understand why. It's in the experience of seeing your daughter or son get married or have a bar mitzvah, or bringing a new life into the world and hearing them cry for the first time. God is found in when we fill each other's homes at Shiva, when we do Azkarot or Hashkavot. God is found in the expanse that science can never reach. Because God cannot be written into an essay, God is written as poetry. When you see a piece of art and it speaks to your heart in the most truthful form, we can find God there. When the prodigal son or daughter returns after a long absence, we find God there. In the waiting for the diagnosis, not the diagnosis itself, but in the waiting for the diagnosis, God is there. And in our response, not just the medical response or the scientific response, but the human response, God is there. The Torah ends with a poem because it understands that it can exhaust hundreds of chapters of theology and history and sociology and legal writings and still not get to the core of the matter. So it has to try one more time. Moses has to try one more time. Through music and art and song and poetry. Because at some point words fail us to describe the world that is directly in front of us, and the best we can come up with is a poem. And so as we enter Musaf, which is a prayer about God and about creation and about us relating to God and where we're going to go from here through the rest of Shabbat and out into the world again, we're not praying an essay. We pray a poem. We write a poem. Ultimately, our life is a poem. And that's because that's where God is found, in poetry, not in prose. So let's rise together. We'll begin Musaf on page 155 as we enter into that world of poetry, literature, song, and in those moments we'll find God together. Page 155.
יתגדל ויגרשם מרבה, בעלמא דברך ירצה וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, ועגלה בזמן קריב וימרו. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, ויעלמון על מי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלל שמי לקודשו. בריחו לילה מן כל גרד ושירתה, תושבחה ונחמתה, דמירם ביעלמה וימרו. ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות. ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני לחיי המתים. Sing with me. Lai, 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 la, la, lai. Beautiful. Ya, da, 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 da. Na'aritzecha, na'aritzecha, v'nakdishecha. Dai, 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 la, la, dai. Da, da, dai, da, da, dai. Da, da, dai, da, da, dai. Keson siach sarfei kodesh hamakdishim shimcha bakodesh kakatuv al yad nevi'echa v'karazel ze ve'amar kadosh 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 Adonai Tzeva'ot Meluchul haaretz kevodo kevodo malei olam Misharta shoalim shoalim ze laze aye aye mekom kevodo leumatam baruch yomeru baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo mimkomo hu yifen berachamim v'yachon am hamyachadim shemo Erev avoker mechol yom tamid Pa'amayim be'ahava Shema omerim Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Hu Eloheinu Hu Avinu Hu Malkeinu Moshienu Vehu Yashmienu Berachamav Shenit Leinei Kol Chai Leot Lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור הללויה 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 לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש בשבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש הללויה הללויה Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Page 158 and following is the silent portion of the Musaf prayers. A few moments of reflection, meditation, and prayer, the conclusion of which you may be seated.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבו, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיידו כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמי. יתמרח וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו בריחו לילה מן כל ברדה ושירה תתוש בגדה ונחמתה דמירם בימה והימרו תתקבל צלור הונו ורחון לכל ישראל קודם אבנים ושמיה והימרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו עושה שלום במרומה יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל 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 יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. אין כאלוהינו, אין כאדוננו, Ein kemalkeinu, ein kemoshienu. Ein como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. Ein Eloheinu, Michadonenu, Michemalkeinu, Michemoshienu, ¿quién como nuestro Dios? ¿Quién como nuestro Señor? ¿Quién como nuestro Rey? ¿Quién como nuestro Salvador? Little Ladino. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, Moshienu. Gracias nuestro Dios, gracias nuestro Señor, gracias nuestro Rey, gracias nuestro Salvador. Baruch, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, bendito nuestro Dios, bendito nuestro Señor, bendito nuestro Rey, bendito nuestro Salvador. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, tú sos nuestro Dios, tú sos nuestro Señor, tú sos nuestro Rey, tú sos nuestro Salvador. Atahu Shehiktiru, Avotenu, Lefanecha, Ektoret Hasamim, Yai-la-lai-lai-lai, Yai-la-lai-lai-lai-lai, Yai-la-lai-lai-lai, Yai-la-lai-lai-lai-lai. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שולט את שמיים ישראל כי אדוני הוא אלוהים השומר. כתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. On page 184 is the words of the mourner's Kaddish. If you are observing a yard site or in mourning or would just like to say Kaddish, I ask you to rise at this time. In the back of your Shabbaton, you will find the names of those whose lives we celebrate this coming week. In addition, Valley Beth Shalom deeply mourns the loss of Jack Grusin, father of Ron and Susie Grusin, Luis Rod Roberts, and Dr. Lila and Brian Link Grusin, who is the grandfather of 7 and the great-grandfather of 2. The mourner's Kaddish is found on page 184. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, be'omad divra kirtei ve'yamich machutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kari v'yimru amen. Yehe shmei rabba mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudsha brichu le'elam minko berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata da'amiran b'yama v'yamru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'yamru amen. Oseh shalom v'ramav huya aseh shalom aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'yamru amen. May God give comfort to all those here and around the world that mourn. And together we say, Amen. You may be seated. It's my distinct pleasure now to call on my dear friend Harvey, who's going to give us a a little announcements about some things that he's been working on in the shul that are dear to my heart and dear to his heart.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the group that meets Monday nights. It's a men's group of faith, wellness, hope, incorporating religion and spirituality, reading uplifting stories by people such as Rabbi Jonathan Sacks, Martin Luther King, and motivating those in the group, which are men 50 and over, to share their own stories of their life's journey. And I want to welcome anyone who'd like to come. Our first meeting will be October 8th. It's an open meeting, and the first 3 meetings will give you the opportunity to feel if you're comfortable in the group, and if you are comfortable, you'll continue on. We have a manual which we study by, again incorporating religion, Torah, and spirituality, getting in touch with the neshama. So I welcome you all, and I just want to read you one little thing that incorporates what we do Monday night, and we usually meet in the upstairs library at between 7 and 9 p.m., and once again, it's going to start Monday, October 8th, but here's a little bit of our mantra. It goes like this. I searched for God, a God I could not see. I searched for my soul, and I searched for me. I embraced my brothers, and then I found all 3. And that takes place on a Monday night, Valley Beth Shalom, in the library between 7 and 9 p.m. Thank you.
Now I'd like to call on David Spiegel, President of Valley Beth Shalom, for a few additional announcements.
Thank you. Shana Tova and an early Hag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. First, I'd like to thank those that have helped make this a smooth and wonderful and fulfilling Shabbat. Bob Brimstein on the piano, Cantor Barron, Noah Farkas. And I'd like to acknowledge Rabbi Feinstein, who's on the Bima also. Dr. Ron Ryder is the Bima officer. Stephanie Walsh greeted you at the door. So now we have no more holidays. Whoops, we have Sukkot coming up in just tomorrow night. So the first day and second day Sukkot, we have services here starting at 9:30. So please come, bring your lulav and etrog, join us for the celebration. And of course, the following week is Shemini Atzeret with Yizkor, and Simchat Torah with all the celebration and craziness that goes on. We have a few events I'd like to bring to your attention. If you didn't pick it up, we do have a Shabbaton out on the table. This has a lot of the events in it. We have a mental health and suicide prevention program that we're starting with Rabbi Farkas. The first meeting is Sunday, September 30th at 1 o'clock. This is very important. So many of us have family members or friends who have depression or some mental illness, something that needs attention. Please come learn how we can deal with these things, how we can get help. I also like to bring to your attention that we have the Community Shabbat Sukkot Dinner and Installation on Friday night. There's still time to sign up for that. And we also have a sisterhood in the Sukkah on Thursday night. We have, I believe, about 100 women coming so far. And there's still time to sign up. If you'd like to be involved in the community, you'd like to make new friends, this is a wonderful opportunity. And with that, Shabbat Shalom. The Torah study in the Zicklin Youth Lounge. The Kiddush will be in Malkin, just over here, and then grab a lunch and you can go to the Youth Lounge for the Parsha discussion.
Well, Yesher Koach and Shabbat Shalom to everyone again. We're going to close out this day by blessing it together. So let us bless the day. We all rise together, hold each other arm in arm. Let's have the Giladi family come on up as we make Kiddush, Oren leading us.
And I skipped this. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael od hi le'olam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz Uvayom HaShevi'i Shavat v'yinafash Al Kain Barach Adonai Et Yom HaShabbat v'yikadshehu Savri v'rontai v'rabotai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri agafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Go to your parents and get all the gifts behind. You get lost. All the gifts behind. Get.
Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yet na'asa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimlok nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hover ve'hu yevetzifara Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yet na'asa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra ve'hu eli v'chai go'ali v'tzor chavli v'yet sara ve'hu nisi u'manos li v'nat kosi ve'yom ekra Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yet na'asa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra beyado afkid ruchi v'yet tishar miyahira ve'im ruchi geviati Adonai li v'lo hiro Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra v'yet na'asa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nira